special inmate arrived in the prison. As I stripped off my clothes, my hulking frame and 8-pack abs came into view. Tattoos were sprawled across my body. The sharp look in my eyes sent chills down the guards' spines. But the moment I walked into the cell, an idiot cellmate tried blowing me a kiss. The fat guy in the upper bunk leered at me like a creep, so I laid into them with a savage beating. The prison guard, who heard the commotion, wore a look of schadenfreude. He'd intended to step forward for a good show, only to discover both men had fallen into a deep unconscious slumber. I casually remarked,
"I slept."
Only then did the guards realize I was not someone to mess with. I was locked up in the notorious mid-tier island prison. Most of the prisoners here are ruthless gangsters, and each one has a deadly skill set. On my first day eating in the cafeteria, a bald guy came up to my table. The two people next to me saw this and hurriedly left. I asked the bald guy what he wanted from me. Then suddenly he stood up and spat on my food, not wanting to cause trouble, so I didn't lose my temper. But the man behind him kept taunting me.
"Support a wife killer. Suppose your rape kid is too."
When I heard his words, I was suddenly thrown back into memory. My name is Jack. I used to have a loving, happy family. Until that day I got off work and went home. Then I climbed upstairs to check on my kid. When I came back down, I saw my wife lying on the floor motionless. I turned and a stranger knocked me out of the cold. When I came to, not only was I holding the murder weapon, but my wife had been killed. The police caught me at the scene. Since then I've been wrongly imprisoned here for murder. At that moment the man behind me kept taunting me without mercy. That set me off. I grabbed a tray and smashed it hard on his head. 2 solid hits knocked him to the floor, but the bald guy seized the chance to strike my leg, and I still got hit by another guy. Right then, the guards arrived and took control of the situation. They brought me before the warden. The warden was watching the recent fight, but she had no intention of holding me accountable. Instead, she had other more important objectives.